Happy Sunday. Let's just take a moment, okay? Let's take a deep breath. We're okay. Everything's going to be okay. Welcome back to Presley's Pod. Okay, here's the thing. I have like some scrambled notes for this episode, but truly we're just gonna we're gonna go with what's up here, okay? If you're just listening, I'm pointing to my brain. And let me just start by saying there's not a lot going on up there today because I might look good. This time I actually did my makeup. I still have yet to do my hair because we're going on a little extravaganza later. Um, but I don't feel great. Okay, so let's take a trip. First things first, let's go back to the beginning of this week, okay? The 26-year-old shout out was in New York City. We had the best time, stayed 2 nights in a hotel, breakfast in bed, delivered right up to the room, little knock, 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 cold brew in hand. I said, thank you so much. We had an amazing time, and I was proud of myself because I vocalized again, shout out to me, that I really like this man and I really like spending time with him. And I said this to him. I feel like the key with stuff like this, you can't say it post drinking, right? You got to say it before the drinks start flowing, at least for me, because if a guy says that stuff to me, like after we've had multiple drinks, I just don't believe him. So, anyway, okay, so um keeping the fun up has been the theme of this summer so far. And let's just say last night and tonight, my theme is being put to the test, okay? Last night went to my friend's stunning wedding. If you follow me on social media, you will see pictures of me, all my friends, Tribeca rooftop, her looking gorgeous in her dress, all the things. We had so much fun, okay? But but here's the kicker, okay? First things first, I went to this wedding by myself, right? Obviously, I knew half the people there, but I still was showing up to the venue by myself. Also, shout out to them. When you showed up to the venue, their like monogram initials were on the two front doors with two like security guards out front. And I was like, correct, correct. I know I'm in the right place. Anyway, so I wasn't nervous about going by myself. There was a brief, like 2 seconds, where I almost texted Tyler, like, hey, like, where are you? Maybe we walk in together. But then I was like, you know what? Who cares? Who cares if you show up alone? Okay. I get in the Uber. I get in the Uber. The Uber driver goes, just you? I was like, just me, sir. Don't remind me that the 26-year-old is out of town because now I'm sad again. And step on it. Quit the yapping. Step on it because we're going to be late. And I did not want to be late to this. Okay. So go to the wedding. First things first, I love when people say, how's the 26-year-old? Because I'm like, this, I love a nickname that sticks, okay? My friend was like, what's his actual name again? And so I was like, the 26-year-old, like now the 27-year-old, yada, yada. Anyway, the dinner, I sat next to Tyler. It was so fun. And here's the thing, okay? We are all like a fun, energetic group. There was a live band. We love to dance. We love to be up on our feet, doing all the things, okay? So I let's see, walk in, half a glass, welcome champagne on a rooftop, stunning. Immediately lock eyes with my friend across the way, beeline for him and his boyfriend. I'm like, this is just chef's kiss. Then we have a rooftop little situation, drink, sushi, all the things. 1 glass of Prosecco there, okay? 2 glasses of wine at dinner. But here's where I think I went wrong. No water. No water was in sight. Dancing. Aura Ring, proud of me. Aura Ring was like, you, Miss Thing, just did a workout class at 10 p.m. at night. And I was like, yes, I did. Then because this was a social setting, a little bit of like social anxiety kicked in a little bit. Like I just wanted to make sure that I was like presenting well, talking to everybody that I needed to chat to, all of those things, even though these were all my friends still, okay? You can still have social anxiety when you're like going with your friends. My stomach, I wasn't hungry. Okay. I wasn't really hungry. The food was great, ate my food, yada, yada. But I think the mix of no water, not really eating the food, dancing, sweating, hydrating with white wine, it just did not quite mesh well. Okay. And no, it didn't mesh well live at the scene. Okay. It was this morning. This morning I woke up The birds started chirping. Not my alarm, unfortunately. And here's the thing about Presley going out. When Presley goes out, she still wakes up at 7 a.m. the next morning, okay? And so I was hoping and praying for an 8 a.m. wake up. I open my little eyes, remove the eye mask. I take a peep at my curtains and I'm like, is that giving 7 a.m. sun or 8 a.m. sun? I had an alarm set for 9, which that was not ever going to happen. And unfortunately, it was a 7 a.m. sun on no sleep. I think I went to bed at like 1, obviously didn't sleep well. And here's the thing. I I have a very I have a full social battery, but it doesn't give me a warning when we're going into low battery mode. It just turns off. So, dancing, having fun, socializing, doing all the things. Then all of a sudden I said, I need to leave. It's time. It's my time. I need to go. I don't even think I said the words, I need to leave. Tyler looks at me and he's like, you're about to leave, right? And I was like, yeah. And I just had to, unfortunately, the I don't think anyone saw, which was good, but you had to go like up this massive staircase that was like overlooking the event. So I hopefully it wasn't like that obvious, because I think I might have been like one of the first people to leave, but it wasn't because I was having a bad time. It was just like my clock runs out quickly. So I was like, I gotta get out of here. And I swear it's a switch every time. I'll be having fun, yada, yada, yada. I start to get a little tired, but I'm like, could I still hang? And then it's like, boom, no, we're done. So we were outside. And then this morning I was like, we're not doing well, but we have to rally because tonight is Miss Hayden Helms's birthday extravaganza. Okay. And I think she's turning my age. She's turning 27. And I think we're still the younger ish ones of this group. And I fear that these kids are trying to murder me. Okay. Dinner starts at 8:30. There's an itinerary, of course. Love Hayden, she's on it. Itinerary. The last item on said itinerary starts at midnight. Let's just moment of silence. The last item of this itinerary starts at midnight. And that's like the fun. I mean, it's all going to be fun, but that's the one that you like want to be at. And so I'm like, can I make it to midnight? But like we say on Presley's pod, well, I guess I would have to make it to like 12:30 so I can enjoy 30 minutes of the fun, and then we get in the Uber and go home. Luckily, nothing's on the agenda for tomorrow. It's going to be okay. Anyway, so actually there's things that I should do, but it's going to be okay. There's always Monday. Okay. So I have to make it till 12:30. That's okay. We are going to a club at midnight, okay? And the last time I was at a club was pre-COVID. So I was like, what are the kids wearing to the club, okay? What are these youngins wearing to the club these days? And I for everything pre-club, perfect outfit. Like I have what I need in my closet to uh what am I even saying? I have everything I need in my closet to you guys, this is not going well. It's only 6:30. Okay. I have everything I need in my closet to dress how I want to dress for dinner, okay? It's actually a restaurant that I've been dying to go to, so shout out. Anyway, but what do the kids wear to the club? And so I've had a top in my closet. I think it still had the tag on it, which is sad, but I must have gotten it like years ago thinking that I was going to like be fun and go out. It's still like a very basic top. But it is giving more like nighttime vibes. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna wear this to the club. Finally took the tags off, and I was like, I feel like this is good enough. Like, hopefully, I look cool enough. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so we're doing that tonight. I'm so excited to celebrate with her, but I was like, we gotta drink an energy drink, all the things, get ready, whatever. I also this past week I hung out with Sean and Josh, and we went to I went to Jersey finally, and they live in Jersey. They have a pool. We were laying by the pool doing all the things, and I was like, I kind of like it over here. I kind of like Jersey. But one thing that I love about them and our friendship is I think it was just Sean and I, but we were laying by the pool catching up, and then Sean looks at me and he's like, "Okay, so what are your goals?" And I was like, that's on like two career motivated friends just like syncing up. Um, but so I saw them. So it's been a very social week. Also, because I am some sort of like witch manifester, I see my visions that we all know about. I, when the 26-year-old and I were on our trip, there was a song that was playing in the car. And I was like, this song would be perfect for work stuff for me. If you know, you know. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is this song? Shazam, boom, done. Since it's at the top of my Spotify, it comes on a lot. And also it's a great song. And it makes me think about that trip. So I'm like happy, happy vibes. As I'm walking into the reception area of this wedding, going down the stairs, that song is playing. And I had never heard this song before that trip, whatever. It's by like popular artists. So I was very confused. But I was like, is this a sign? Is this a sign? Like, I don't know. It like warmed my heart that people were asking about him. I mean, part of me was like, what about me? But it was what like when people say that they listen to the pod, obviously that brings me so much joy. And one of my friends was like, I feel like I'm caught up on everything with you because I listen to the pods. Like, we're good. And I was like, yes, tell me about your life. And recently, sad day for Presley's pod, okay? We lost a subscribe whoa, I can't talk. We lost a subscriber. And you know, when you only have 58 subscribers, it's very obvious when you lose one, you know, so that's okay. But I will say, if we're getting a little emotional, over the past week I was kind of like, wait, what am I doing with the pod? Like, I gotta figure out what's going on. Like, I'm having a lot of fun doing this, but I feel like there's more here. I don't know, I'm still just like, my brain can't handle any of that right now. We got to stay locked in on fun mode. And now I'm getting a little bit nervous because if I can't talk to this camera from the comfort of my own bed, how am I going to socialize with everyone at dinner? And up until midnight, we have how many stops? Only 3 stops on the itinerary. Well, 4 technically, if you count the transportation that's getting us from all of these stops. Okay. Thank you, Hayden. Shout out. So, anyway, a friend came up to me and she was like, I listened to the pod, keep yapping. It's so good. And I was like, thank you so much, because I just lost a subscriber. I didn't tell her any of this, but I feel like with those tiny little compliments like that, even if like she just sees it on TikTok or she doesn't actually watch, like those can make someone's day. Like that fully made my day, especially because over the past week I was, again, like I said, a little spirally about it. And I was like, I have so much fun with this. I got to figure out what it is, yada, yada. And I think I have to make sure that I don't fall into that trap of wanting everything instantly. Like, it's not like it's going to blow up overnight. But anyway, so that was fun. That happened at the wedding. I know I'm like all over the place, but last year on Hayden's birthday, at Hayden's birthday party, we were at a certain bar that I feel like all the New York City peeps love. And this guy comes up to her friend and he basically, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he was like, you are so beautiful, I love you. No, I'm kidding. He said something like, you are so beautiful, blah blah blah. They start talking. They're fully dating now, so they've been dating for a year. And like, I was there when they met. It was so cute. So I'm very excited to hear all those updates. And that is also to say that the men are still out there in the wild, okay? So don't stress, they're out there. Anyway, I have decided, let's circle back to the dress saga. I have decided that I would like to find a dress for the wedding. I found the Friday night dress. That was the original saga. But I am still holding, I have a dress, I do, but I'm still holding out hope that I can find something better. And the dress looks good. There's just it's going to be a little chilly, okay? It's going to be a little crisp in the air. And so I would like to wear something that's a little bit more covered so I don't have to fuss with bringing a wrap. Granted, if I have to bring a wrap, it's okay. I have like 4 sitting in boxes over there that I need to try on to make sure it goes with the dress, but it's going to be okay. But I would like to wear something, what I was imagining, sleeves. And yes, so here's the thing about dresses with sleeves. And I swear I should have been taking photos of all of these dresses and made this like a whole saga and all of that stuff, but whatever. Sometimes if the sleeves are too flowy, you genuinely look like a cult leader. Like, what's that one show with Nicole Kidman where she like leads them through some like ceremony and she like floats around the hotel and like they are in the woods and she's always wearing like a flowy dress. I put this dress on and I was like, it was this like really pretty light blue, but the sleeves were so long, and it was well, it was too big, but like it like went to the floor too long. The sleeves were too long, and I was just walking around my room. I was like, if I was a leader, cult leader, you would join in that dress. You would join. So I told myself that by like September 1st, because the wedding's mid September, that I will give up because I do have something in my closet. Like I ordered two, the cult leader dress and another one that those didn't work, obviously. And then I have one sitting in a box over there I need to try on. And then I have one coming. And then I have one that I they had a special button on the website that was like, if you need this dress, like it's sold out. Or no, it's not sold out. I don't it's sold out in my size and it wouldn't be here in time. And so it was like, if you really want it, you can submit like a special inquiry form or whatever, and we'll reach out to them like for you. And I was like, shout out, thank you. So I submitted the form because this dress would be perfect and it's from a brand that I love, that I know that fits me well. So I'm hoping, we're manifesting that this dress manifests itself into my apartment. Um, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, yes, my therapist, shout out. I love that she calls the 26-year-old my good friend because she's like using the lingo. And we she's going on maternity. I cannot talk. I cannot talk. Maternity leave. Am I gonna be okay at this dinner? No, Presley, you can do this. Maybe you're just hungry. It's gonna be okay. Um, she's going on maternity leave in October. And I was like, oh, perfect timing. Like, that aligns perfectly with my plans of like being boyfriend and girlfriend with a 26-year-old in September. So, like, then we don't have to worry about that. Then you can take off for October. Like, when I make her laugh, I get such a rush. And I know that's not the point, but I'm like, you like me. You like me and you like talking to me, okay? And I make you laugh and it's fun, okay? And it's like, that's not the point of therapy, but when you're born to entertain, when you're born to entertain, okay? There's only so much you can do. Anyway, so next weekend, the 26-year-old, what an angel, he has invited me to Boston to spend like some time there, and also his parents are there, and he's invited me twice so far this summer. And the first time I was like, okay, we're just gonna like let that land, and I'm like, thank you for the invite, and like we'll see if a plan actually comes to fruition. Then the second time he brought it up again, and so I was like, okay, we'll see. Like, now he's asked twice, maybe I should think about this. And I feel like he's learning that if you want to put Presley in an uncomfortable situation, or if you want Presley to like deviate from said plan, like I said last week on the pod, I know what I'm doing up until mid January. I pretty much know my entire schedule. And so if you want to bring something else into that plan, you got to let me know months ahead of time. So next weekend, I am going to meet the 26-year-old's parents. And I'm so excited, but I'm also nervous. And it doesn't have anything to do with, I've been thinking about this a lot because I'm like, why am I nervous? Right? Haven't met anyone's parents in a long time. Or, yeah, I've only ever met one, two. Anyway, I am not nervous with anything about them, obviously. He's like told me all about them. They seem like great people. I'm very excited to meet them. I'm nervous because I was thinking back to the little party brunch that I had. And party brunch in quotes, okay, since the restaurants failed us that day, with my best friends and the 26-year-old together. If I was awkward then, and I was having a bird's eye view of the conversation, and I was telling myself to speak, and I was wondering why I was sitting so weird, and I was like suddenly not hungry at all. How do you think I'm gonna act when I meet his parents? Okay, so that I've really been trying to like not think about it, and I'm like, let's just not go bird's eye. Let's just stay present in the moment. Like you do. So it's more me, more stressed about how Presley's going to act versus them. So it's going to be okay, obviously, because this is like, we deserve to, and I can't remember who I was talking to about this, but like, we deserve to live our lives outside of work. Okay. Like, yes, we make the money, we save the money, we do all the things, but like, you, and this is also a pep talk for myself, like, we deserve to, oh, maybe it was Sean, because we were talking about he's taking a vacation and he was like, I don't know, like blah blah blah. But like, we deserve to live our lives outside of work. It's hard when your work, like, you are in charge of your work. We like are basically, with our job, it's like you're your own boss in a way, and so if you don't put the work in, you're going to get nothing out of it, and it's very easy to just like sit at home and do nothing. So that's where the guilt comes in a little bit, where you're like, wait, should I be working right now? Like, am I living my life too much? Like, you're trying to find the balance of it all. And so I was like, Presley, you deserve to like have fun with your friends, have fun in a relationship, like meet new people, meet the parents, take risks. Like, you're not going to miss anything in New York City going to Boston for the weekend. Like, get everything done during the week that you want to get done, and like work out during the week and do all of your stuff. So the last thing that I'll leave us with is, oh my gosh, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? No, I have to make it. I have to make it. Maybe I'm hungry. Okay. Sean's sister's coming to town next week, and I think everyone will relate to this, or maybe it's just me because I love being a homebody. And they were FaceTiming, and I was sitting next to them, and we are like, they were trying to chat about like hanging out in the city, whatever. And she goes, "Wait, what about that bar that we went to last time? That's like really close to Presley's?" And I was like, yes. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. There's a bar that is like a hop, skip, and a leap from my apartment, okay? It requires grabbing a purse and walking down the stairs. And that is what I love. And I love when anyone wants to go to that bar, because I am so down to go to that bar. So wish me luck tonight. I cannot wait to celebrate Hayden. I feel like I need to eat something pre-dinner, but this place has crispy rice. I just want to eat all the crispy rice when I get there. Pre-dinner, wish me luck in my little club outfit. It's not a club outfit. It's like a normal top, and I'm wearing shorts, but they're like long. They're not long. They're like mid thigh. Like, we're not going like booty shorts or anything. She's 27. Okay, we got to keep it conservative. But wish me luck, and we'll see if I can make it till, my goal is 12:30. Okay, 12:30. When someone invites you somewhere, you go. Okay, and you rally and you go, and you grow up. You grow up and you put on your heels and you get in your Uber and you go meet your friends, okay? Well, today's Sunday, but you know, if you're listening to this on Sunday, next weekend, get out there, hit the town, okay? You got this. I hope that you have a fantastic week, and I will see you all next time. Bye.